I decided to talk about what I did in Kamanzi, where I helped my Babe start a laundry soap business, a green bar laundry soap, and soap for Swaziland, essentially, and how cross-cultural exchange can spark ideas for income-generating businesses. So when I got a care package, there was a bunch of dried mangoes in there. And I was very excited because dried mangoes are my favorite thing ever. And so I opened them up and offered them to my Babe and Paki. And he'd never had a dried mango before in his life. And said, well, you're sitting on a gold mine because we have mangoes in our yard. We can do this. And it reminded me of a story of when I was in college. And I sold smoothies out of my dorm room. I had a Facebook page. I was called Binford Blender Man. And so I would go to Costco and I would buy red solo cups, $20 for 200 cups. And then I would go and get some fresh produce from the campus veggie co-op, fresh strawberries and all that stuff. And so I would blend them up in my room and sold the drinks for $4 a pop. And so I'd go down to Piggly Wiggly and get like a kumquat or some specialty weird looking fruit, put that in there and sell this for $5. Now, I realized later on that, during football games and Friday nights, people would want to buy empty cups. So I would sell them for $2 for the empty cups. Now, this got Mpati's thinking because he always wanted to start his own business and work for himself. And he had always toyed around with the idea of making a laundry soap in Swaziland. Now, as all of you are well aware, about 90% of Swaziland hand washes their clothes. This is not fun. Now, what you may not know is that all of the laundry soap is imported from South Africa. There's only one currently major producer that imports all this soap. And so the Seafood Bar Soap aims to employ skilled Swazis that are out of work due to Ebola the opportunity to earn a living wage. Now, we started this business plan, and I gave them a topic to write about each day, ranging from hiring practices, advertising, technical training for workers, how that would go about, expenses, customer relations, and most importantly, budgeting. So all this was floating around in his head, and he never really took the time out to actually write down his methods and how he would run his business. So I coached him on how to set up a GoFundMe account, and I could see with every donation that came in how motivated he was and how excited he was that his project resonated with people, and it was starting to gain traction. So we identified a company in South Africa that sells a soap making machine, produces something like 200 bars of soap an hour. And so when we went to withdraw the money from GoFundMe, they refused to release the money because we were operating internationally. I felt like I had let Mr. Musuku down because Mpati said to me earlier that he wanted to name the company after his children so he could have it be their legacy. Undeterred, he used the money, he wired money to a friend to pick up soap samples. And this friend went AWOL with the money, and we didn't hear from him for 5 days. And eventually the samples got to Swaziland. And currently, he's in the process of getting shelf space in retailers like Spar and ShopRite and Manzini Cash and Carry to stock his bar soap. And currently, the current bar soap company that he's in competition with, they import more bars of soap per month than there are millions of people in Swaziland. And they have to import the bars, which cuts into the profits. You can produce the bars for 70 cents, but they're selling them for 10. And so he wants to undercut that and sell it for 80. Provided that he sells all 500 of the boxes that Manzini Cash and Carry want, he can generate $30,000 in monthly profit and become sustainable within a year. And one thing is that changes in mindset can't be forced. I tried to get him to make a logo, and so my idea was to use the Quick Roads guide to make a logo, and it didn't really turn out well. So he took the lead from me and said, you know what, I want to do something like this. And then we refined it a little more and came closer, and then we ended up with this. So that's our final logo. And so as PCDs, you can have a mango moment for yourselves. Just by sharing a bag of dried mangoes, I was able to get a 40-year-old married father of 4 excited about prospects for his future, and to realize his dream of being a small business owner and entrepreneur.